If you ever wondered if your YouTube channel is slowing down or actually dying, you can do what I did. I asked ChatGPT to audit my channel using my real analytics. Now let's go ahead and look at the information that ChatGPT needed from me in order to audit my channel. So that way, if you're interested in doing the same thing, you know what information will be needed. Okay, so I'm in ChatGPT, and right here I said, if I want you to audit my YouTube channel to see if I am growing, staying pretty stable, or going down, what information would you need? And so they need the time range, and they're looking more for a longer span of time than just a month or anything like that. So I was able to do, I believe, 167 days. Subscriber growth, and then I will show you exactly what I put down so you can see. So they need that. They need views trend, watch time, the 10, 15 video performances, traffic sources, so browse, suggested, search, posting consistency, and niche confirmation. Now I have different accounts, so it was thinking I was talking about my main one, my finance, but no, I was talking about this one. And so right here, I went ahead and put in my spreadsheet that I show with you guys every week. So that gave me that 10 to 15 videos. And then here I put in that it was my Shell's YouTube community channel. And it's just about my growth and tips I try to improve to reach monetization. And I share any kind of YouTube features, things that I'm learning with you. But just as more of another content creator talking to another content creator. So I'm not a YouTube guru. And then I put the timeline. And so you can see 167 days right there. And then I put subscribers day. I had at that point 5 because I started off with 5. And then I went through each one. I'm not going to go through all this. If you want, you can pause and read through it. But I did put how many views I got in the month. So I did by months and how people were finding my videos. And what I noticed a lot was through YouTube search. And so what ChatGPT came with is my channel is growing, but growth is slowing and flattening, but not declining. I'm not going down, not accelerating yet, and I'm in an early stage plateau. And it even kind of broke it down here that for the subscriber growth and stuff like that, cold start, pretty normal, early traction. Then I had a breakout phase, but then a slight slowdown, plateau forming, and currently for the month of January, I'm in a stable place. Now, what's going on here, according to ChatGPT? So with the way that my channel is being presented, most of it's YouTube search, so that's strong. And then browse is ChatGPT saying I'm good, but inconsistent because it's 18 to 35% of my viewers are coming from there. And then suggested, this is the limiter because it's only 15 to 22% of my views are coming from there. So what is YouTube trusts my content, but they're not really pushing it out to new viewers. So I'm really, as we can see with YouTube searches, I'm really getting more of my viewers from people that are actively looking for it. So that just means it's going to be a slower growth in browse or suggested. That usually will move your channel faster. But the big thing is my click-through rate is still really, really low. I mean, yes, it's still kind of new, but I shouldn't be where I'm at. Between 1.7 to 2.7% is my average. Sometimes I'll have 3% to 4%. So it's okay, but that is really what's causing YouTube to not push it out is people are not interested. So that tells me, as I already know, I need to keep working on my thumbnails and titles and find something that just draws people in. Now, the thing is I try not to be clickbaity, and I don't want that still, but that's also limiting me because I am just coming off with, this is my YouTube monetization update, week, whatever. And that actually lowers the CTR. So that's something I'm going to have to readjust on how I promote my videos so people are more interested, but without being clickbait. So it's something I got to keep working on. So instead of using like titles like what I learned or YouTube monetization, I need to be more like this improved because I did this. Something that is true, so it's not clickbait, but a little bit more enticing for people to want to watch because they know they are going to get some information out of it that they can use for their own channel. All right. Now that's kind of what I did this week, just to show you that, if you are like me, where it's like you're paying attention, but you're like, am I slowing down? Am I growing? I really don't know. Just ask ChatGPT, Gemini, someone to audit your channel and give you some feedback. And if you remember last week, I talked about how I used ChatGPT and I uploaded my scripts and said, hey, analyze, what am I doing wrong? Use whatever resource you have to help you grow. I definitely, I am learning from my guru, my YouTube guru, but why not use AI while I have it too? Okay, now let's just go ahead and look at my weekly analytics and my lifetime analytics for this channel. So we're in my channel dashboard right now, and this is my most recent one. The one thing I do want you to notice is that my impression click-through rate does look really bad. But one thing that I have noticed is that the last, I would say 3 videos, it's been sending it to a wider audience. So maybe I am working, I'm improving, and it's just not showing up yet in my channel analytics. But that's why it's so low right now. All right, and then also I have new achievement, 5,000 views. Looks like your videos are getting more attention, so that's awesome. Let's go look at my channel analytics. Okay, so this is from January 4th to January 10th. So you see views 377. I did go up. I am going up on the views. 12.1 watch hours. So you can see that that's one thing that's been nice, is that I'm getting more watch time. So it's starting to improve. So who knows? Maybe the audit was, yes, that's where I was at that precise moment. But maybe in a couple weeks, things will really start to pick up again. And then for subscribers, it was kind of wonky. As you can see, I lost, then I gained, and then I went back down, went back up. So it's been kind of wonky, but 4 is still pretty good for me. And then for the CTR, 2.7%. Not that great, where the other ones have been, about 3 something. So not as great on that one, but hey, that happens. And then let's look at lifetime. All right, lifetime, I have 5,233 views, 169.8 watch time hours, and 72 subscribers. Today is Sunday, so I did get a couple more. And yeah, let's look at CTR, click-through rate, and 3.7%, which has been about average. So that's kind of really hasn't moved up or down. So I guess that's a win. All right, the more important part for me is the earn section. Let's go ahead and look at that now. And so I'm at 157 valid public watch hours. Still have quite a ways to go. Hopefully things do pick up. Hopefully they pick up soon. Okay, now let's go ahead and look at the spreadsheet and look at how the last few videos are doing. Okay, so this was from the previous week. And so I have gone up, obviously, 59%. And what I really like is I'm getting some more impressions, but my click-through rate actually went up. So remember, I said that right now YouTube, for the last 3 or 4 videos, have really been sending my videos to a wider audience. So the click-through rate has been on the lower side, but it says, it's not hurting my channel. And that was something here. Like I think it was 1.6 and now it's 2.0 with 2.6 watch time hours. And these are my latest. Okay, this was uploaded Sunday, January 4th at 7:22 a.m. And it's the ChatGPT one where I talk about how I copy the script. I actually did really well. I have 87 views right now, and it's a little over 10 minutes. Look at the impressions, 4,126. That's amazing. Click-through rate, 1.3. But again, that's one that's being, pushed out to a wider audience. So we'll see if that goes up. And 2.8 watch hours. Not too bad, not too bad. The average percentage view, though, is kind of low, which kind of makes me sad. But again, is it because it's getting pushed out to a lot of people, and a lot of people don't know who I am, so they're just not sticking around too long? we'll wait and see. And then we have this one. This one was actually just uploaded yesterday. And this is from my finance update. And you can see from here, best performing video, because on my finance channel, I have made some real progress. So that was that video. That was what that video is about. 15 views right now, 1,688, click-through rate 0.7. Again, it's kind of low at the moment because it's still so recent. We don't have an average percentage viewed, and the watch time 1.4. And that's kind of where we're at. Let's go ahead and see about my favorite ones. Okay, so here's one of them, the correct watch hours. 139 views, 6.2, and then look for the last 48 hours, still 4 views. So, and that's pretty good because this was October 21st and it's still getting views, which is awesome. Just not that it's just getting views, but it's still going pretty steady. And then let's go ahead and go to the all-time winner on this channel. Here it is, why you don't have YouTube's hype feature. So we're at 3,351 views, 88.9 watch hours, and look at that, 25 subscribers. Look right here. Just all of a sudden, a lot of people it's being shown to really like it. So that's awesome. And just want to show you one more thing before we end the video. We're going to go to my channel dashboard. I'm going to go ahead and click popular. And what I like seeing is this right here. 100 times better than my average views. So I just love seeing that. How's your channel going? Please let me know so I can cheer you on. And if you watch to the very end, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And I do hope that you got some value out of this video. If there is something that you want me to show you or, that I haven't addressed, please let me know down in the comments below. Thank you so much. Until next time. Bye.